The government shutdown has plenty of Americans grumbling about Democrats and Republicans. But just how fed up are people with the two parties right now? Well, funny you should ask. That brings us to the one number you need to know today. And it is 60%. That's from a new Gallup poll out Friday showing that support for a third political party is at an all-time high. 60% of Americans say Democrats and Republicans do such a bad job of representing the country, we need a third major party to step up. Now, only 26% think the parties correctly represent Americans. That is an all-time low. Now, Gallup has been asking this question for 10 years, and the idea of a third party isn't exactly new. Ross Perot made his mark in the 1992 presidential election. He won almost 20 million votes and 19% of the popular vote, though he wound up not winning any electoral college votes. He actually led in the polls for a little while over George H.W. Bush and Bill Clinton. Now, the idea of a third party is unquestionably appealing, but that's in theory. In practice, it's a whole nother thing. Couple of issues. Number one, ballot access. It costs a lot of money and time to get on the ballot in every one of the states. You need signatures. It's different rules in each state. You need a huge organization to figure out the rules, collect the signatures, and make sure you qualify for the ballot. Without that, your name's not even on it. Second, which leads into two, money. You need to be willing to spend a lot of money, usually your own money, as Ross Perot did in 1992 and 1996, to fund a national organization that can rival or even come close to rivaling what the two parties have built over time. The third issue is that any third party will necessarily have to have a plank and platform of issues. They will have to have a candidate that they nominate, for example, for president. That plank and platform of issues, that candidate will not agree with everyone who likes the idea of a third party. It will necessarily alienate some of those people. So the numbers are slightly inflated. Like the idea of a third party versus would vote for a specific candidate running in a specific third party, a little bit lower. So how many years will it take, if ever, until a major third party catches on? Well, maybe that'll be the next number you need to know.